Yeah, I guess my weight cut is a little bit drastic. I put a lot of excess weight on over Christmas and New Year, eating far too much Christmas pudding and chocolate and everything else that goes with it. So even though I am fighting now at 145 again, up from 135, this last couple of weeks are going to be pretty tough. Last week in particular is going to be a tough one. So I'm just starting my weight cut as of today. I've got a little bit of weight to shift, but I'm still on target for what I want to be, so it's not going too bad. To be honest, I felt fine at 135. It's just a lot of strain on your body while you're trying to work full time. I mean, not all of us, not all pro fighters are full-time fighters. There's a big difference between a pro fighter and a full-time fighter. And I just thought, while I'm working full-time, I've got quite a lot on my plate away from the MMA side of stuff. It was just safer for me to be back up at 145. My career, where it is at the minute, is, yeah, I've obviously slipped down the rankings. I think I'm maybe 25th in the UK now at bantamweight. Obviously, me stepping up to featherweight is going to make a bit of a difference to the rankings next time out. And yeah, I've had a few bad results in my last two to Dino and Joari. Fair play to them. They were good fights. You know, they both caught me with nice techniques. Career-wise, I don't really see this as a career anymore. It's more a bit of enjoyment for myself now. Coming off Ultimate Fighter, if I'd have won maybe 2-3 on the bounce, yeah, I'd have been looking maybe to push for somewhere like the UFC or a big promotion in Europe, Cage Warriors, something like that. Losing my last two, I don't really see myself getting that high now. So for me, this is just about enjoyment. I don't really mind what results I get now. I just want to get in some good fights. I've had some good fights, I've had some good results. I just want some fun in there, basically. I enjoy my training a lot more because there's no pressure on me anymore. Yeah, I guess it could make me slightly more dangerous with having sort of no interest in climbing up the rankings now, because I go in there with a bit more of an open mind. Maybe a bit less of a game plan, so I haven't really got a strict thing to stick to. I'm just going in there to have a good fight. So I guess, yeah, it could make me more dangerous. I don't really mind if I lose this fight, to be honest, as long as I get a good fight. So going in there knowing that I don't mind if I lose. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going in there to lose. I'm going in there to win, obviously like everything. But the fact that I haven't got the pressure on me to win every single fight now, yeah, could make me slightly more dangerous than before. Okay, my next fight is Fight UK 9. I'm fighting Nad Naramini. I'm not quite sure how I say your name, sorry about that. Yeah, my training's gone really well. I've switched up a few things, tried some new things, training with a few new guys as well. I've got somebody in my training camp that sort of replicates him really well and at a heavier weight group, so for that, for me, sparring-wise was perfect. Fitness is really good. Like I say, I've got weight to lose to make the 145, but I'm not killing myself to make 135 anymore, so that's obviously going to be a bit of a factor in the fight as well. I've seen his style, and it does match up with my sort of style as well, so I think it'll be a good, interesting fight, and training's gone really well. I'm looking forward to it. Like I say, I've got no pressure on me anymore. I've got zero cares what the result is, so it's just a fun fight, and I'm looking forward to it. His last fight at Fight UK was with Marcin, who's a friend of mine, and mate, it was a brawl. It was a really, really tough fight. Things that I took away from it is that I know he's got a gas tank, so I knew I had to be fit for this fight. He went full 3 rounds and they were still swinging for the fences come the end of it. So that's one thing I've took away from that fight, and had to work on myself to make sure my fitness is on point. Yeah, definitely think he will be sort of trying to do a little jump with fighting me, with me being in the top 10, with me being on tough 14. Yeah. He's going to use me as kind of like a stepping stone, and fair play to him, because yeah, it's not a bad little win on your record. Like I say, I'm coming off 2 losses, so he probably thinks that I'm an easier fight now than I was 2-3 fights ago. But I'm like a wounded animal. I'm more dangerous when I'm wounded. So if that's what he's thinking, and he's taking me a little bit more lightly, then it's going to be a pity on him. Because I'm coming in this fight, I'm coming in to win it. Like I say, I don't mind if I lose, if I get a great fight, but I am still coming to win this fight. Not really got anything to say to Nad. Like I say, I've seen his last fight. I know he's definitely up for a brawl. He's a tough guy, you know, he took some big shots, he kind of got a little staggered, but he recovered instantly. So, you know, I know his fitness is good, he lasted the 3 rounds. Yeah, I hope we have a good fight. I really am looking forward to a really fun 3-round brawl. As far as sponsorship go, obviously I'd like to thank the guys from Case Steel for always sorting me out with some great stuff, my training gear and my fight gear and stuff like that. I'd like to thank the guys I've been training with, like Steve Papp, Pep from Liberty Gym, Max Cotton, of course, one of my main training partners, and a million other guys, Kit, Patrick, who are all fighting on this show, Kanan and Billy as well. I'd like to thank all of those for helping with my training camp, and obviously good luck to those as well. And then Gym Combat for helping me out with the facilities, Raw Physique in Nottingham as well. I've been down training with the guys at Bushido, so thanks to them as well. Just everybody who helps me. There's too many people to think of off the top of my head, but yeah, thanks, and I hope I do all right for you in the fight.